we are also reporting today that a group of CEOs of the top American retailers, Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and Lowe's, had a private meeting with Trump on Monday. They had plenty to say, but there was one warning that stuck out. Empty shelves, they said. Empty shelves in American stores as soon as this summer because of Trump's actions.
It is that meeting in the Oval Office on Monday that we learned about, and other reporters did as well, that really apparently caught the president's attention. And I am told that business leaders, the Business Roundtable and others have been reaching out to White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles and other advisors here, trying to get a meeting with the president, trying to convey to him in real terms the real fallout of some of this uncertainty, some of these tariff policies. And it was that empty shelves comment, we are told, that really caught the president's attention. Of course, you can see why. The whole idea that we would have interruption in the supply chain, sort of like we all saw in the pandemic, simply because of his policies, is something that would be difficult for the White House to endure. So that is one of the reasons we are told that he changed his posture. It's interesting.
So what Donald...
All right, giving all praises, honors and glories unto Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that told me this truth that will well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Paya. As you can see, this was a clip from CNN where, basically, as you saw with
Lowe's,
the CEOs for Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, top retail CEOs present that economic picture to Trump when they had the meeting. Said one tariff policy could lead to, end quote, empty shelves as soon as the summer, they're saying. So that's what, a month from now. People haven't really been seeing the effects right away because it's a chain reaction. It's all systematic to crumble the economy from the inside out, to usher in a new currency, because you have just recently a report of China resulting to a digital currency and dealing with business with these other countries and warning them if they deal with trades with the U.S., there's going to be consequences with that. So it's a new, that's how it's going to become a great reset globally with this new, everything is digital now. And we're seeing the effects with these tariffs, these things like that, trade wars. And those are CEOs for these major companies, which trickles down to the rest of your local companies, which is going to destroy more of the poor as the rich gets richer. So you're going to have the haves and the have-nots, especially with these banks. Speaking about more and more collapses. So that's big. Right, so with that, let's get the book of Ecclesiastes. Chapter 12. In verse 3 it says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened," right? Who's the grinders? The workers. Working, is about to cease, right? "And the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low," because, it ain't going to be no more jobs. It ain't going to be no, food, prices is rising, Matter of fact, let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra real quick. the book of forgive me. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. It says, Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think of them, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Any people thinking they're in good case right now, you know, things are not going to hit the fan. Things are still business as usual. It's getting warm up. People want to party, get distracted by the better circuses, not realizing where this whole domino effect is escalating, man, prophetically. And even with China talking about, with their allies about all the exports and imports is affecting medicine. It's affecting cars. It's affecting, you're not going to see it overnight. But she mentioned, within what? Beginning of summer, that's what? 2 months? Not even? A month? So Jacob is really going to feel their troubles. Right? Victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Confusion to those that's not watching and praying and understanding where thence it cometh from. All this judgment, For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, which is do away with, a gun or imprisonment or just death, however. I want to get another precept real quick in the book of Ezekiel, chapter number 14. And let's go to Ezekiel chapter 14 verse 13. Forgive me. It says, Son of man, when a land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and break the staff of the bread thereof, and I will set famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. Alright? And that's what's coming. And that's a great agonizing way to fucking die, is starvation. You see, and this is such a gluttonous society. People are not ready for that. You can stock up as much food as you want. Can't run from your judgment. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I believe it's around about 20. Yep, Khan. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Right? The full storehouses, factories, shall suddenly be found empty, as we're witnessing. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. So, people is going to come suddenly, sudden fear. People are not going to understand how to handle it. They're going to bug out. But that's why, brothers like-minded from the apostles on down always constantly say what? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Because we're about to see a mass corporations, housings go bankrupt and collapse, and banks, So that's a fair warning, you know? Because the Lord said his servants shall eat. Those that truly believe in his true name and his true doctrine are going to flourish in the time of darkness. Anyway, with that, get right, get your house in order. Until next time, I'm going to say shalom.